What's up, foodies? It's David here. Today we are making Basque cheesecake, but not the classic one, because you already know how to make it from my previous videos. Today we are making chocolate Basque cheesecake. First, preheat your oven to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, grease a 9-inch springform pan and line it with 2 sheets of parchment paper. Place one sheet so it covers the bottom and the sides, and then lay the second sheet across the opposite direction. Leave the edges overhanging. It gives the cheesecake the rustic look that we love. Chop high-quality dark chocolate, around 60 to 70% cacao solids, works best for that deep, rich flavor. Place it in a heat-proof bowl and melt the chocolate in a double boiler or in a microwave. If you are using microwave, do it in a 20 seconds intervals, stirring between to avoid burning chocolate. Trust me, burnt chocolate isn't fun. Set melted chocolate aside to cool slightly. Now, as always, let's cream room temperature cream cheese and sugar. Use hand mixer or stand mixer on medium speed and mix until it's smooth. This will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Add melted chocolate, and for extra depth, sift in cocoa powder. This step is optional, but hey, who can say no to more chocolate? Mix until smooth. Next up, eggs. One at a time. Give each one a good mix before adding the next one. Don't rush this step. Patience pays off in a silky smooth batter. Don't forget to scrape down the sides of the bowl. We want all that goodness mixed properly. Pour in heavy cream and vanilla bean paste. Keep mixing until it's smooth and creamy. Finally, add flour and salt. Mix on low speed just until combined. You don't want to overmix. Doing so can activate the gluten, which will affect the texture of the cheesecake. For a gluten-free version, you can use the same amount of cornstarch. Now pour the batter into the prepared pan. It's going to look a bit loose, but don't worry, it will set perfectly in the oven. Bake it for about 40 to 55 minutes. At the 40-minute mark, give it a little shake. You want the center have a nice jiggle. That's the secret to a creamy center. If it's completely firm, it's been overbaked. Remember, burnt top is exactly what we are aiming for. That's the magic of the Basque cheesecake. Once it's out of the oven, let it cool to room temperature in the pan. It might deflate a bit, but it's totally normal. After it's cooled, pop it in the fridge for at least 4 hours, or better, overnight, so it completely sets. Our chocolate Basque cheesecake is ready. If you prefer the classic Basque cheesecake recipe, make sure to check my video here. Wow!